Okay, Lubby, what do we have today?
Does honesty have to be brutal?
No, I think that's often a misconception. You often hear the phrase, I'm a brutal honesty, or I'm brutally honest, or blunt. Sometimes it's another way to refer to it as blunt. But you don't have to be brutal. You don't have to be blunt to tell the truth, to be honest. You can be compassionate and kind. A lot, sometimes the tone of your voice, how you approach it, your body language that you're sending at the time. If you're open and compassionate rather than closed and skittish, it can help send the message that, hey, I'm not happy about doing this either, but sometimes things have to be said.
Yes.
And it's difficult to say things. It's difficult to tell people news that no one wants to hear and then have to tell them why. Say, here's why it happened. It's uncomfortable, and I don't think anybody likes to do it. But you also owe it to people. You owe it to people to tell them the truth. If someone needs to know why you made this decision or why this happened the way it did, there's an honorable to that. It's an honesty. You can't.
And there's the other side too is receiving this honesty. I have to be sometimes I don't understand your logic as you're explaining it to me, but I honor it. I
Yes.
respect this is your thought process.
Well, and to lighten it up a little bit, if you go to someone's house, or you're starting a relationship, or you go to your friend's house and someone serves you a dinner you don't particularly like, if you tell them it's good, you can end up eating that food every time you go over there. And that's not right to them. It's not right to you. And at some point in the future, they're going to find out that you don't really like this food that they've thought you've enjoyed and they've made for you every time, because they thought you liked it because you were being kind, but you actually weren't being kind. But again, that goes back to, on the other side, you have to be open to hearing that it's not a reflection of your cooking or your food. It's that person has particular tastes, and
Yes.
that particular item doesn't meet in their taste. It's something I come across often these days. But you can be kind about it. You can say, I can't taste things, and so everything kind of has a strange flavor when I eat it. It's just the way it is. And so if it's not close enough to something I can remember,
Yes.
so that's how I have to get away with it, or get through it. But other people have to be. It's a difficult conversation sometimes, and I don't think we're always kind enough when we give this information or receive this type of information, because we either become defensive on both sides.
Yes.
Both people become defensive, and you don't make much progress when two sides are being defensive. And so a little empathy, maybe even some sympathy, will help make the world a softer place. And that's your daily dose of love.